Drunk news. Hello, welcome to Drunk News. My name is Josh, and I just got out of the hospital following my accident where I tried to break a Guinness World Record and tried sucking 37 cocks at once. I was good at 36, but that 37th one, oh, it is a motherfucker. I think I gotta grease up the throat a little bit more next time I try to break that record. Oh, fuck, it was a pain in the dick. I forgot to introduce our guest. It's 360 Great Vodka. This is fucking fantastic tasting. It's only 35%, which I wish it was 40, but whatever. This tastes so fucking good, man. It's great flavor. It's apparently new. They gave it to me at the liquor store, you know, just to help ease my throat pain from, you know, all the goddamn cocksucking. I gotta thank Mike the Piping Down Syndrome Dan for filling in, even though they fucking sucked. But that's okay, you know, we'll make it up to you with today's episode. Today's gonna be good. Doctor told me to easy go on my throat with the liquor, but what the fuck does that penny loafing fucking college boy know anyways? Fuck that shit. You know, I don't get why these fucking college people always think they're so much fucking smarter than me anyways. I mean, they had to go to classes for 4 years, and then when they graduate, they owe, what, $60,000, $80,000 in student loans? While I spent those 4 years just partying, drinking, doing drugs, banging whores, going to jail, and having fun, you know what I mean? Who's really the stupid one here? Not me. No. Hey, you know what? At least I can fucking say I enjoyed myself. You know, that's all I'm saying. I wouldn't take anything back either, except, well, maybe I'd take back, you know, all the money I spent on drugs and liquor, because holy fuck, I couldn't even begin to comprehend how big that number has to be. It's got to be close to $1 million. I've been on a few, you know, year-long fucking benders. You know, shit, I go hard as fuck too. I've literally fucking slammed 20 bags of heroin into my arm at once, and oh my fuck, I was never so high. Jeez, I honestly have to tell you, if you've never tried heroin before, you really have to try it at least once in your life, because it's really, really fucking awesome. Imagine the best orgasm of your life, okay? And instead of it being focused on your, you know, your balls or your vagina, and figure that, you know, focused on your whole fucking body. That's what it feels like. Oh, it's fucking great. What makes it even better if you mix it with a little bit of coke and you inject it right into the vein that goes down either the middle or the side of your cock, depending on which way your cock is shaped. That's what just fucking dreams are made of right there, boys. Glad to be back. In today's news, the UK has voted to leave the European Union this week in a historic blow to the bloc. For us Americans, imagine if fucking, if Texas became its own country, you know what I mean? Same thing. For you, Canadians, it's just like fucking Montreal and Quebec. It's, you know how that's just not part of Canada at all. Man, this is pretty big. It's like fucking, the day this happened, the U.S. stock markets dropped like 600 fucking points. To be fair, I really don't know what that even means, so I shouldn't be talking about it, but whatever. It is the greatest disaster to befall the bloc in its 59-year history. The road ahead is unclear. No state has ever left the European Union before, and the rules for their exit are contained in Article 50 of the Treaty of blah, 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 blah. David Cameron resigned as Prime Minister shortly after 8 a.m., announcing that he thinks Britain should have a new Prime Minister in place by the start of the Conservative Congress in October. He will leave the task of figuring out all the bullshit to his successor. Fuck, that's what I would do, you know what I'm saying? Do you guys really know what this all means? Oh, fuck. The UK has to come up with their own printed money again. You're gonna need a passport to go from fucking the UK to fucking France or something. They're gonna have to negotiate tax rates, tariffs. Fuck, that's a lot of fucking work, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, if it's not broke, don't see it, but I can understand why these people don't want 4 or 5 fucking levels of government in their lives. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of it as it is, like fucking local, state, county, and federal. I think that's all we have. The UK has more than that. What a waste of fucking money. Oh my fucking god. You're just paying all these government dicks, and all they're fucking doing the whole time is just, you know, all they work on is trying to run for the election and try to keep their cushy jobs, you know, getting paid, you know, 60, 80 grand a year, get their great health insurance and stuff. While assholes like me, I just gotta drive a fucking school bus and, you know, drink my cheap booze. Fuck, I want some easy government money for fuck's sakes, and fuck that welfare shit. I don't get enough money off that. That's some bullshit. So, boys, This week, I did an interview with the man himself, Bernard Robichaud, aka Cyrus. Fuck off from the Trailer Park Boys. I want you to check this interview out.
Not a thing.
So what happened? It took you a fucking dating website or something at first?
I don't know what it was, man. Dating website. Some girl sent me pictures suddenly, and it was.
Oh shit!
Like, what the heck?
Anything good?
No, it's weird. Nothing really great. And okay, so it was just awkward. Okay.
We're fixed now, I think.
Oh, that's yeah. No, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, I'll make it real easy on you. Any news on coming back to Trailer Park Boys? You know anything going on, or just not at the moment?
Don't think I'll ever go back. They would have to. They would have to. They would have to see the bigger picture about developing their secondary characters and/or certainly my character.
I got you.
More so than they have for the years. I mean, 15 years, and thought the character when we went back for season 8 and 9, there was talk about developing the character so that he had a girlfriend or even a mini-me, which would have been pretty fucking funny.
Oh, that would have been great.
Would have been hilarious. And they decided not to go down that road. And after season 9 and ended up in the jail again, I was good. Loved portraying him. You know, man, I didn't get that role because I didn't know anything about it or the character.
I got you.
And I'm just not that kind of guy that just kind of rolls over like that.
That brings me on to my next one. What do you got going on new now?
I'm developing a new TV series with Barry Dunn, who was the original producer for Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, really?
And we're actually in the process of pre-production right now and developing characters and things like that. So I went much more than that, but there's stuff happening for sure there.
Oh, that's awesome. That should be really good.
It could be, yeah. I mean, it all depends on funding, obviously, but part of the, we like to think that with the story Bible and the reel that we're in the process of creating, we'll provide some some funding for that. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
What are your, like, some other, like, more obscure pieces of work that fans could check you out in, like that we haven't heard of maybe?
Can't they just go to IMDB page and generate and get my ratings up there?
We'll throw that in there, man.
I think a lot of people have always talked about Beefcake. Jonathan Torrens was in that movie with me, and Josh Peace.
Yep.
I think a lot of people certainly talk about American Sunset with me and my friend Corey Haim.
Yep.
And Blue Seduction with me and Billy Zane and Estella Warren. So those would be maybe some that others might not be aware of. I think most people know that I did recurring role as Kirk in Stephen King's Haven series, so which was season 3 and 5, I believe. But yeah, that would be some. I mean, other than that, I mean, seriously, if they checked out the IMDb page, I'm sure there's lots of stuff there that aren't current on.
The next one I was going to ask, what was it like working with Billy Zane? He seems like kind of a crazy guy.
Billy was he was a very emotional guy and very giving. He was there the entire time. I got nothing bad to say about working with Billy Zane. That's for sure, man. He was a consummate professional.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do they let you have any like favorite props or something they let you keep from the movies or the shows or anything? I don't know if they let you keep anything.
No, you don't get to keep anything. When I was on tours, when I was doing my stand-up comedy routine for about 5 years as Cyrus, I had bought a 9mm ACOL gun, which shot a 9mm blank, and I would fire that off, and that was kind of cool. I still have that, but as far as guns, no, they have gun wranglers and everything on sets to make sure people aren't being hurt. There's just too many issues there. The flash from say a 9mm blank even fires out about 4 or 5 feet.
Okay.
So the gases from that can blind you, or certainly cause health issues. So yeah. So always have to be aware of those things when you're choreographing scenes which include gunfire or anything like that. Yeah.
They always use the guns filled, the barrels are filled, right? They never use like regular guns, right?
No, it's not a regular gun. It's a real gun. They just have them bored out to fire only a blank, and or they're adapted for that sort of scenario. So yes, real gun. No, not real bullets or ammunition. Never.
No need Brandon Lee type situation. That was horrible.
Yeah, no. Well, I think that's probably why you have gun wranglers and everything else on set. Even with gun wranglers, there's you're never really sure that there's not going to be a misfire or some kind of issue with the guns. There's always that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. What else do we got here for you? What is the best advice you've ever gotten as an actor?
Don't give up.
Don't give up. I like that.
It's not an easy. It's a pretty difficult industry to break into. It takes a lot of hard work. You audition in front of people you don't know. Sometimes 4 and 5 people in the room, producers, directors. It's very intimidating. I'm not sure that I would do it again. But you better have some pretty thick skin in order to be able to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the rewards are there if you hang in there, but everybody today thinks that film and television, because of the tabloids produce, is all glamour, and it's far from that. You've got maybe 500 people at the top of the echelon that are in that kind of situation, and the rest of us do what we got to do in order to make ends meet.
How often do you get recognized for your work in Trailer Park Boys when you're walking down the street? You get told to go fuck yourself a lot?
Get that a lot, yeah. I guess, there's a fair bit of recognition. It's, I don't know that I kind of think about it so much as when it happens. It happens. Sometimes it's a little bit unusual than others. It happened in my neighborhood this weekend, and that was kind of unusual because I didn't think anybody knew I was living here. But
shit.
It's a humbling thing, man. I mean, you start off as an actor in the Maritimes, you're not thinking that you're going to be recognized globally. That's for sure. So, I'm very grateful for those times when it happens.
That's awesome. And the last one I got from you, because it's called Drunk News for a reason. We all drink on here. What's your drink of choice?
Jeez, lately it's been red wine, man, by the box. It's inexpensive and it comes from Australia, so it's all good.
Oh, dude, look what I'm drinking. So
there you go, man. So, I mean, I like a good scotch on ice. Like a good. I mean, if it's a really good scotch, I probably wouldn't have it on ice. But I mean, I certainly like it chilled. I mean, even a good scotch, if it's a really good scotch, tends to change its color on ice. So it's something to be not to be afraid of if it is a good scotch. And I don't know. That's about it, really. Summertime, cold beer, Heineken.
right on, man.
Corona, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Fuck off, I got work to do.
Thank you very much, fucking Bernard. You are the fucking man. Go check out his IMDB page, link below, and give the man who provided so many years of entertainment to you. I know he provided years of entertainment to myself. Go click that fucking thumbs up on the IMDB page for this man. He fucking rules. Thank you again, Bernard. Beth's crazy ass fucking family's back again. Guys?
Sup, Josh? This is half fucking done. Yeah. My fucking bitch, fucking Beth. Fucking my son, Pastor Craig Rizzle. My beautiful daughter, Chris Beth. I miss them. I'm gonna tell you something. I got some shit for them. You know what I'm saying? Got it. I got this shit. Let them know I want their number. I want their number, Josh. Hey. Back to you.
What the fuck? Was that dude trying to proposition me for sex or something? Oh my god, Beth, you gotta get your husband under control, bud. Thank you. Down syndrome Dina. She's back with today's health report. Dina?
Hi, thanks for bringing me back. This is Down syndrome Dina, sometimes called Granny Monster, and this is your health report. First of all, I want to say that I do not have Down syndrome. It's a speech impediment, and we get made fun of for a lot, and sometimes I just don't understand why. But today, we're talking about artificial insemination. Artificial insemination was actually the way that Down syndrome Dan was born. I was there as one of the midwives, and I just thought that a turkey baster and ice tongs were the way to go, but it sure does explain a lot. But true artificial insemination is defined as putting sperm into a vagina for no sexual pleasure, but solely for procreation. What I would suggest is, since you have to donate some of your spunk to make that happen, you might as well enjoy yourself, even if you have to have the nurse come in and give you a hand. So, artificial insemination is something that they do in dog pounds. And I thought, before I did my research, it had something to do with peanut butter. But apparently I'm wrong. So, this is definitely your other face with Down syndrome, Dina. Please take it back. I need to hit this. It's good shit.
Fuck, I would let fucking Down syndrome Dina give me a hand with some artificial insemination, if you know what I'm talking about there. Oh, also in today's news, a 54-year-old Ocala woman has been forced to shoot a 27-year-old naked man covered in his own poop Sunday after he broke into her house and chased her upstairs. Why the fuck was he covered in his own shit? I seriously don't get why people do it, unless it's just some sort of intimidation tactic. I mean, seriously, Wouldn't you run away from somebody that's just completely covered in shit? I know I fucking would. Police said Victor Alex Etherting first pounded on the woman's windows and demanded she let him in. She respectfully declined. Respectfully declined? I would have fucking just told him to go fuck himself. And she asked him to leave. Etherton then kicked the door in and chased the woman upstairs, where she armed herself with a .22 caliber handgun, locked herself in the bedroom closet, and called 911. Etherton allegedly forced his way in the bedroom, removed his underwear, which were filled with shit for some reason. Again, don't ask me. Now naked and covered in his own shit, he made his way for the closet, but when he opened the door, the woman fired a single shot that hit that shit-covered cocksucker right in the abdomen. When police arrived at the house, they found the naked asshole hiding behind the bedroom door, bleeding and covered in his own shit. Police determined he was drunk, that he was drunk and that he used to live at the residence. That's why you change your locks, folks. Always remember, change your locks. He was taken to ICU, was in stable condition. I wonder what he wanted. Maybe, that was a close place he knew of, and he had to just take a shit real bad. He was just freaking out. She wouldn't let him in to poop, and he just pooped his pants. That's a logical explanation. Boys, it's time for another episode of fucking Cooking with Beer Man. Beer Man?
Hey, thanks, Josh. It's Beer Man here, back with another episode of Cooking with Beer Man. And tonight, boys, I spent all my money on liquor and fucking beer. So I'm eating cheap. Like real cheap. So today's ingredients are Mr. Noodle and bread. So I'll get back to you when it's all cooked up. Gonna eat for less than $1, boys. Hey boys, Beer Man back. So we got everything cooked. Got some spicy chicken noodles, 50 cents, and some couple pieces of bread, probably only 20-30 cents. So you can put the noodles right in the sandwich, or you can just eat it separate. But anyway, that's eating for less than $1. More money for beer. So back to you, Josh.
Holy fuck, not fucking bad for under $1, bud. Beer Man, you fucking rule. We have somebody new here today. I don't know what's going on. El Showtime is here with today's fucking wrestling report. Showtime.
Hello, drunk news network fans. I am your host of In the Ring. My name is El Showtime. And you're wondering why I'm filming this out of Shane's golf studios. Well, as a matter of fact, I am Shane's Mexican half brother from a different mother. You see how it works is both our daddies, or both mine and his daddy. Well, he had sex with his mom, the white trash woman, and then he had sex with my mom. God bless her, Rosita. I love you, mother. So, this is my first edition of In the Ring. Here we go. On Sunday's news, in the WWE, Dean Ambrose won the Money in the Bank ladder match, which means winning that ladder match guarantees you a world title shot anytime you want. So, guess what happened? During the match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins for the WWE World title, Seth Rollins ended up beating Roman Reigns for the world title, which then Dean Ambrose turned around, pulled the old shockaroo, let his entrance music hit. So Seth Rollins was standing there waiting just for Dean Ambrose to come from the crowd out of nowhere. And he used the briefcase to hit Seth Rollins with, and then turned around and won the match. Now Dean Ambrose is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations, brother. You are awesome. And it's pretty crazy that all in that night, every former Shield member held the title for just a few minutes. Now, on other news, there's a famous local wrestler around the Vancouver area named Chelsea Green. She's very pretty. She was a former Tough Enough contestant of the WWE. Well, now Impact Wrestling has now officially signed Chelsea Green to a contract, which I am very happy for. She is one hot mamacita. And also there's some bad history because Sheen has actually met her before, and he tried to ask her out for a date, but she just repeatedly laughed hysterically at the Sheen. Just pretty much made him look like a piece of trash in front of a lot of wrestling fans at an ASW wrestling event. So I'm pretty happy of her, and hopefully she does well and maybe even win the Knockouts title. Now, this is also right now I want to take this opportunity to ask the Bullet Club, the New Japan Bullet Club, if they need a Mexican-Japanese wrestler. I am a Japanese technician with Mexican high-flying luchador styles. Now, thank you very much. Now, Josh, back to you, senor.
Jesus, fuck, how many goddamn beers you had? Fuck, man. I think when I was a kid, I asked my mom to buy me that same mask and wrestling belt when I was a fucking kid. How much did she pay for that for you, buddy? Thanks a lot, Showtime. My buddy fucking Dacone 420. He's back with today's fucking burger report. Dacone?
Hi, welcome to Natty's. Thanks, Josh. I'm Dacone 420. Today we're going to be taking a huge rip and drinking some beer while I'm making a sandwich here at Natty's called the Alan Stoner. Alan Stone and I invented it backstage at Chinook Fest that Cody Beebe invented, who I worked for. It's a little festival we put on every year, twice a year, and second weekend in July and the second weekend in September. Good times. We've had Alan Stone, ex-ambassadors. Who else? Robert John and the Wreck. Cody Beebe and the Crooks, Rust on the Rails. Jerry James Nichols, Sturgill Simpson. Man, we've had a lot of people. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. But today we're going to be making the Alan Stoner. It's a delicious treat. I'll see you in a minute. Today's ingredients include a quarter-pound patty with 4 slices of bacon, some white bread, American, and cheddar cheese. You gotta love cheese. So it includes 5 ounces of fries. Delicious, golden brown. First of all, we add our special butter. And the quarter-pound patty. Cook that to a delicious perfection. Once the fries are done, remove them from the oil, shake vigorously, place into bucket, season accordingly with my special seasoning, and toss. You see what's going on here? French fries into basket. Add special cone seasoning, sauce, whatever. Dipshit. Fuck it. More butter. Place cheese slices accordingly. Bacon like this. Butter. It's bread in.
Fuck, I love burgers, man. Part 2 of this is coming Wednesday. Dakota, he actually mailed me one of these burgers. Let's hope it fucking actually shows up here in half a decent place. I don't know. We'll eat it no matter what. Who gives a fuck? It's just a couple days old, you know what I'm saying? What a fucking dick. Somebody do this right from now on. And today's biggest piece of shit fucking cock-sucking motherfucking asshole, we have the Halifax, Nova Scotia fucking Canadian Police Department, who have some lost shitload of fucking drugs, guns, and cash from their evidence vaults. Yeah, lost. Bullshit. That stuff doesn't just fucking grow legs and walk away on its own usually. Fuck, I want to be a cop so I can break the law too. According to a recent internal audit, 90% of one vault's contents were missing. It was a vault filled with guns, cash, and drugs, and this was a follow-up audit, or follow-up prompted by an initial audit into an officer being investigated for theft, breach of trust, and obstruction of justice related to another drug investigation. Wow. That audit in 2015 found 24% of the drugs in one vault were missing, and 55% of the money in another vault was gone. Superintendent Jim Perrin from the Halifax Regional Police called the findings alarming and said that their primary concern is to find out what happened to these missing exhibits. He said, "We have staff working on that full time to dive deeper into the issue and try to locate the missing items." Oh, that's great. You know, they're sold in somebody's belly or just gone. The best part, this dickhead fucking edited the news conference by saying, "Police officers make mistakes. It happens." I don't know about you, bud, but police people, if they're policing me, I want them held to a little bit higher standard and not just the same asshole like I am doing fucking drugs. And I'm a loser. I'm supposed to be a loser. Cops, they're supposed to be held to a higher standard. That's some fucking bullshit right there. Oh, for fuck's sake. That fuckface OG Trill, he's back with today's whatever he does. What up, yo? OG Trill Money Kush, aka the word burglar. Back at it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I keep coming on here and everybody says I'm not delivering the news or whatever. You know what I mean? You know, John do the sports report, special reports or whatever. But OG delivers the news as it is to him. You might not agree and think that's your type of news. That's fucking OG's news. That's how I sees it. And I only reports it how I fucking sees it, yo. So OG, don't be stunting, dog. I don't stunt. Well, that's the fucking problem, you fucking stupid fuck. You don't do any news at all. You just talk gibberish. You just stand there and go, duh, 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 duh. That would be more entertaining than what you say. Fuck off. Corey's back with a fucking special report. Corey?
Fuck off! What? Huh? Oh, fucking dick. This Saturday? Fuck. Josh is gonna be pissed. Oh, the camera's running. Am I live? Sorry, boys. Not too much to tell to you. I got really fucked up last night, and I guess I'm gonna finish this off, go to a liquor store, and go play my gig over in San Dimas today. Go Wild Stallions. Yeah, well, shit, fuck off, and back to you, Josh.
Holy fuck, man, come on. Never leave the camera running when you're fucking drunk and about to fall asleep. Shit like that happens. I'm sure there's some fucking other footage on there or something. I don't know, you were probably doing something last night. You've probably fucking seen a seesaw going up and down in your fucking blanket, buddy. Thanks, Corey. Oh, my buddy Reclusive Ranter. He's back with another special report himself.
Beautiful night for doing meth. All you gotta do is find yourself a used car dealership. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with no used cars. That's where I fucking sleep half the nights. I got my own apartment, but fuck it. I save money on fucking transportation. Fuck it. I can always find a soup kitchen. The key to not getting caught with meth is to fucking look half decent. I mean, fuck. If you look half decent, you ain't getting fucking busted. You gotta shower regularly, change your clothes. If you sleep in your clothes, you gotta have sleeping clothes, and you gotta have regular clothes. You can get by for a few days. You can always stop down at the fucking drop-in center or whatever and take a shower, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, we got the biggest freshwater lake right across the street. Just jump in that. Fuck it. Party on, Wayne. So to sum it up, 1, find a used car lot next to a bridge. 2, make sure it's next to a plasma center. 3, make sure it's next to a soup kitchen. 4, always have sleeping clothes and walking clothes. Look half decent, smell half decent, cops won't fuck with you. Back to you, Josh.
He's right, you know. As long as you're clean, smell halfway good, cops won't mess with you. Thanks, buddy. Oh, oof, we're drinking slow this episode. Let's get fucking drunk. In today's liquor news, an Oregon business owner says just weeks after putting it up an anti-drunk driving sign, a drunk driver ran right into the fucker. Oh, the irony, boys. The crash Saturday morning is just the latest in a series that keep happening, because I should just stop right here. Fuck. The latest in a series of crashes that keep happening that caused Dennis Lafferty to call the road in front of his shop the most dangerous in Marion County. Oh, not Marion County, boys, for fuck's sakes. In the latest incident, the 46-year-old Eric Jones failed to make the curve at the scene and crashed his red truck through a chain link fence into a truck ironically marked, "Don't drink and drive." There's 3 other parked cars were also hit in the accident, ironically enough. Why do they keep saying ironically in the story? I hate that fucking word. The best part is it happened, the guy's business, his shop, is a fucking auto repair collision shop. I'm thinking this guy goes and digs potholes at night, because if there's so many accidents happen there, I know they're drunk drivers, but why do they always crash in front of an auto repair shop, like a collision? It's a little fucking strange to me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta finish the bottle, but I gotta thank our guests that were on today, especially fucking Bernard. Thank you very much for coming on and actually talking to me. I'm surprised you did, because I'm a fucking asshole. Everybody's links, you can find them out below. Everybody, they're down fucking below. Thanks to Intrigue Boredom for fucking pimping our shit out, trying to get us people in to watch. What else? Don't forget, I got interviews coming up with the band Spades and Blades. We got an interview coming up with Lee from Trippin' with Lee and Trailer Park Boys. And we also have an interview coming up with the Rock Pile, Mr. Finch and T from the Trailer Park Boys. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'm going to finish this. Holy fuck, that tastes so good. That permafrost vodka we had the other day, that was fucking really good too, but the taste of this motherfucker. I've never had great flavored vodka. I would really recommend this to anybody. They're not paying me. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not recommending it. Fuck it. Don't buy it. Fuck them, because they're not giving me free booze. As always, hike the sign of Fuck off.